Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lights Out Racing. This is the Assist 2 qualifying in Germany. I am joined by my fellow commentator, Alex.
Hello, good to be here.
And once again, in pit lane is Bickles.
Hi, welcome everybody.
All right, we are just waiting for things to get started. All right, we are here in Germany for the last time this week. We are here for qualifying in Assist 2. We get
Already
the
a good
graphic
sign
out
that
of the
it's dry.
way. So, swap currently fitted. Let's see. So, for your standings currently, Mikau has a big lead in the standings after many of the people who were in the lead after Singapore DNF'd in Azerbaijan, in Baku. So Mikau with a big lead in the championship, running away with it after only 2 races. But there are definitely fights fighting all the way from second. Like anyone from basically anyone could get second place today. So that will be interesting to see this race. Who are you gonna keep your eyes on? Alex?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I got my eye on Mikhail for sure. And I've also got my eye out for all the drivers that are gonna attempt to pull off a one-stop strategy because that strategy is quicker than a two-stop. So everyone qualifying on medium should have a good chance in this race.
Definitely. We've seen the medium strategy work out these past couple races. This is the advantage that Assist 2 gets, and Ionize is going straight into the pits. I have no idea why after coming out in his outlap. We have a lot of reserve drivers here today. Not everyone could make it, but we are still glad to have a good number of people on the grid, as there's someone going slowly in Sector 3, but they're starting their outlap, so it makes sense that people are going slowly. As Squirmy is going to be the first one to set a lap, as he's coming up towards turns 2 and 3 here. Squirmy running in the grass a lot, so it's not going to be a good lap for him. He might just go straight back.
Validated.
Yeah. He's been running onto the grass a lot already this run, and it's only been 6 corners. So next, who is next after him? That is going to be Pineapple. He's going to be the next person to set a lap as he comes up. I don't know what I was going to say anymore. Ooh, and that's a Renault. There's a Renault. That is not Ken. That is Vez, who's on an outlap, who had an incident in Parabolica. I don't know what happened to him, but not good prospects for him. As Dirty Pineapple should be the first one to come across the line, but Squirmy's going to keep going. He's going to try and set another lap, but Pineapple will set the time to beat. And what will it be? It will be a 1:16.5. We've definitely seen better around here. And there's Mikau with a 1:16.481. Everybody's still warming up a bit. So look at Iron Hammer. That's a 1:12.987. Very good run for him.
Yeah, he's beat Pile of Garbage that has set a time on the soft tires. That's very promising for Iron Hammer.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Who is next to come up? It should be Chen. Although no, Chen has invalidated their lap time. So they're on an outlap. So it's going to be Freeware. Freeware had a very good result. It was P2 last time. And it's P2 again in qualifying. And he runs into the gravel bay. He's not going to be setting another lap. 1:13.0. Only 1/10 of a second behind Iron Hammer.
Duck Lovers also goes P4. He had his debut race in non-assist on Tuesday, and honestly, I think he did pretty good.
Yeah, definitely did pretty good. I'm just trying to figure out who's next. Pineapple's gonna come again. We'll see if he can improve. He will improve. He'll get over Mikau. Although Mikau now has set the fastest lap with a 1:02.5. That's what we're used to seeing from him. Let's see. Who is next? We're gonna see Stryfium. Although no, he's invalidated his lap time. So pile garbage going into the pits, and so is the Haas behind him. Although Ionides currently has set a fastest Sector 1. So, oh, I hit my mic. I'm so sorry if that caused that caused some ear damage or anything. But we are on board with Ionides, fastest Sector 1. So this might be an intriguing lap time here. Though he's going to come pretty close to Pineapple, although he's gone off. So I was a bit worried that would impact his lap time, but not just as of yet. Coming into turn 12, going into Sector 3, also has set a purple lap time in Sector 2. So he might have pole position here. It can be tricky to get this Sector 3. We've seen drivers get Sectors 1 and 2 perfectly and just miss out on Sector 3 and miss pole position. Ionize is going to come across the line, and he does so. 1:12.931. He's just... Sector 3 needs to improve if he's going to get that pole position.
Is on a very quick lap now. He's gone purple Sector 1.
Who is it? I couldn't hear you.
MRL Freeware. He's gone really quick. He went purple in Sector 1, not in Sector 2. He should have a really good time though.
Coming through 16 and 17 onto the start finish straight. We'll see what Freeware can do. Currently P4 are coming up to the line. It's P2, 1:12.7, only 2/10 off of Mikau, the more like 3/10. Let's see. Next would be Squirmy, but he's on 3-lap old medium, so I doubt that Squirmy is gonna come in. Yeah, he's going slow. He is gonna come into the pits. As there's a yellow flag, I think that was Henner's getting out of the way of someone on either a flying lap or an out lap, one of those two. As Chen is coming out for an out lap, Chen is very fast. He won last time he raced here, so we'll see what he can do. Just come through turn 1. Has to back out a little bit, but is good to go. Coming to turn 2. Come through 3 and 4 onto Parabolica, and he sets a fastest Sector 1. Still going through Parabolica, that long left-hander as they come up to the hairpin. Braking, not on the curb, but gets the apex. Coming on to, if you can call it, Parabolica is more the back straight. Coming through turn 7, braking for 8, absolutely gets that apex. They're in 9, 10, and 11. And coming into Sector 3 has set a purple lap time in Sector 2. So this is one to watch out for. This will probably be a podium slot, if you can call it that, in qualifying. Coming up to turn 16, very tricky. We've seen a lot of drivers spin out there in 2019. As Chen is coming across the line, what will it be? It will be second, 1:12.5. Only 300ths behind Mikau. This qualifying session is just being determined by that Sector 3 time. So people are constantly getting over each other, are constantly improving on Sectors 1 and 2. It's just who can get that fastest Sector 3. Whoever will get that is going to be who gets pole position today.
Yeah, Ionides is on 3-lap soft tires, and he's still pushing to get a new lap time up on the board.
That is definitely impressive. Duck Lovers is going to come through. He's on new medium tires. previous lap time was 1:13.1. We'll see if he can improve. I forget if he was on hards previously. He does improve. He must have been on hards previously. Goes to P3, 112.6. And Nico improves on his own time with a 112.0. It's very much extending that lead.
And on the hards as well.
On the hards, Mikau, very impressive like always. Ironhammer invalidated coming into the pits. The Haas's are going to come across the line, actually just Ionides. And Ionides improves to P3, 112.4 on 4-lap old softs. So that's going to be good for his prospects in Germany.
I was just thinking that if Mikau can stay on pole in the hards, then you should just start the race on those hard compounded tires. He'll have fresher tires towards the end of the race, and it could really benefit him in making a charge back up the field.
Oh, and that's Vez spinning. That is Vez spinning through turn 13, the Sox corner. I think that's what you call it.
It's the Sachs corner.
Sachs corners. Apologies.
So down in the pit lane here, I'm getting the feedback from the teams. So they're apparently telling me that the softs will last generally about 9 laps, the mediums 20, and the hards 25. So back to you whether or not your opinion on that. But
we've seen people pit on 6-lap old softs. I think mainly 8 laps is what I would say.
They were out super duper quick. I think by lap 4 or 5, you've already lost maybe like 5/10 a lap. You lose a lot of grip quick.
Yeah. Only person not to have set a time is Adiro, Adam, currently in P15 in the Red Bull, not having set a lap time. Very close to these top 8, all within a second of each other. Very, very impressive. As Vez has retired from the session, he's had an incident in turn 8. We're going to see duck lovers. We're going to see if we can see what happened. We didn't have the best camera angle. I should have gone for an onboard cockpit view. Oh, and there he is. There he just spun out and crashed. And Squirmy has also gone off right after the Nord curve on turn 1. That spot has claimed a few drivers during both qualifyings and races past.
It claimed some drivers on Tuesday in qualifying for sure in the non-assist race.
Very few people out. It's pile of garbage and pineapple. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're exactly. I was just about to say the exact same thing. We only have 2 cars left on track, and that's exactly pile and pineapples. So now they're all going to box as what?
Oh, and that's pile of garbage spinning through Sock's corner. He was on an invalidated lap time anyways. It's not going to help. Everyone in the pits getting ready for their last run or two as we approach 5 minutes left in qualifying.
This is when we should see the fast times. They're going to start taking fuel out the car and really pushing as hard as they can to get as high as they can on the grid.
All right, let's see if Pineapple is going to set another lap time. He will. On the medium tires, coming across the line, currently 1:15.4. Improves 1:14.5. That is an improvement from 14th to 12th. Very good from him. Anyone else out right now? No. Pineapple is the only one on a flying lap currently, and he's turned down to 0 ERS. So it's just the people on outlaps now, and it's going to start with Cirillo. Cirillo will be the first one to set a lap time. Not just yet, though. Still in an outlap, but entering Sector 3. Any comments from the race control?
No, everything's quite good. It's a mixed strategy right now. As you can see, there's hards, there's mediums, there's softs. It looks like that a lot of the drivers right now are out on the mediums or the softs. So nobody's going to set another hot lap on the hards. So let's wait and see what happens. Thank you.
Yeah. Mikau has decided for a strategy change here. He's going to do a lap on the medium tires. I mean, which is going to secure him at pole position in my opinion. But I think it would have been safe on those hards.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if people get into the 111s. We're on board with Cirillo now, currently P8. 1:13.076 his fastest lap time, as he's coming up through turn 7 and turn 8. This is where Charles Non-Crash locked up the other day. No, I think it was someone else who locked up and allowed Non-Crash to pass. That's definitely...
Nope, that was me who passed. Non-Crash and Secret tangled up, and I went through.
Yeah, Sax Corner, this is also where we saw contact between Julian and Freeware. Freeware is in this race, so the contact was ultimately decided to be Julian's fault, and he was given penalties for that. As Cirillo comes across the line, is not able to improve on his lap time. And we'll see if there's more contact through Sax Corner as Jetty gets into P3, 112.3. That's not a name that we see too much towards the top. And Ionides, 112.2 on the soft.
Cirillo has invalidated his time into turn 1. Hopefully he's not trying to set another lap, but he's invalidated.
Yeah, he's on the second lap now, so he's gonna have, if he's gonna try, I would just go into the pits and call it a day, honestly. I don't want to start on 3-lap-old soft tires.
Yeah, same.
Who is next across the line? So Williams. It's gonna be Henners, who's gonna be next. Come through turn 17, currently in P3 on the mediums. Will he improve? No, he will not. Still in P3. Freeware's on an out lap, so it is going to be Duck Lovers, who's been out for a while, as there's a minute 45 left in qualifying. Duck Lovers going wide, losing the back end a little bit, and does not improve. Next is gonna... Oh, and Duck Lovers also through the Nord curve again. We've seen so many people spin out there, and he's backing up. No, okay, and that might have to be reviewed by the stewards. I don't know. It depends on if it's gonna get reported or not. But he respawned back into the track, and people had to slow down. Mikhail coming across the line. He hasn't improved, but I have the feeling that he's just getting started. That this is the run that he's going to be going for.
Cirillo is still trying to improve his lap time on those 3-lap-old soft tires.
Yeah, interesting strategy. I would just head to the pits, but I think when you're...
I would have pit as well.
Yeah, Cirillo, got 11th place last race, just out of the points. Oh, and he went too far onto the grass. He's not going to be setting a lap time that is competitive.
He's not invalidated, but he's only got like 7% of battery left here.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he didn't go into the pits. Yeah, and he goes. Striphium has retired from this session. As Duck Lovers is going to come out on 3-lap-old mediums. Can he improve? No, he cannot.
As was around the final corner.
Yep. Yeah, on mediums. And that's a 1:11.5. Wow.
That is going to secure him pole position.
Pretty much, we still got people. There's still a chance, but it's pretty much going to secure it for him. As Pile of Garbage heads into the pits. But could it be Chen? He's on medium tires. Coming across line. P2, 1:11.6. That's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Had a purple sector 3. Freeware. Also very fast driver. Coming through turn 17. To the start finish straight. It's going to be P3, 1:12.0. There's Williams. Henner's not going to be able to improve. And Mikhail has another shot at it. He's the last person. But he is going slow. He is going to save those tires. That's going to be your order for today. And Mikhail has retired.
Well done for my Australian boy,
I was
Mikhail.
just about to say, Biggles, what do you got to think about that?
Well, he's looking for another shoey in the podium, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do. If Mikhail wins a third time, I do have a little something prepared.
Oh, nice. Well,
whoa.
let's wait and see.
All right. All right, well. Here's your order. Mikhail on pole position. 10 only a tenth of a second away. And then it is Freeware, Ionized, Henners, Jetty, Duck Lovers, Pile of Garbage, Iron Hammer, and Cirillo. Top 10 within a second and a half of each other. Then it's Stryfium, Squirmy, Pineapple, Vez, and Adam. We'll see what we're going to do. We're going to do the race intro, and we will be right back. See ya. Hello everyone and welcome to the German Grand Prix. For Assist Section 2, it is round 3 here at the Hockenheim rings. Speaking of, where OBS please tell me that I have the controls mapped. Please? No, okay. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna see if I can go into hotkeys. I do not. Let's see. It is gonna be pre-race. It is going to be. Where is it? There we go. Okay, now we have the slideshow ready. We are here at the Hockenheim ring today. Max Verstappen, your 2019 F1 winner. Fastest F1 lap is a 1:13.7. We'll see if these drivers can go faster than that today. It's not going to be likely, as it was set by Kimi Räikkönen in 2000. I don't know. Actually, I forgot what year. It's 2004, 2008 when I looked at it. Here are your standings. Mick Allen first with 50 points. Total Wizard, who's the reserve driver, is not here today. In second with 20. White also not here with 18. So Freeware is your closest to Mick Out with 18 points. So Mick Out already having a very big gap. Then it's Duck Lovers, JJ, Ezzy, Julian, Iron, and Stryfium as we go through the rest of the standings for the race. That is championship standings. That is not qualifying. But one thing that is very similar is that Mick Out is going to be starting, is in first position, going to be starting on pole. Chen right behind him, currently in front of him, but as we get to the grid, everything will shuffle up. Chen did win his last time here, but he's going to have to go up against Mick, so this is going to be interesting to see what will happen. Do you have any predictions, Alex Biggles?
I very intrigued to see what kind of a start Mikau is gonna get, and Chen maybe they'll be able to go side by side through turn 1. Hopefully, not too much contact between anybody here as we get ready to go.
All right, here come the 5 red lights. And we're going to wait a second. We're going to be away. And now we are away for the German Grand Prix. And there's already contact in the back. I'm pretty sure that has to do with lag because we were very much lagging. We were not ready for that. Let's see. I'm trying to get to tires. There we are. Almost everyone on the medians. There's a Red Bull that spun. That is going to be Iron Hammer who is going down the order. But Henners and Henners and Duck Lovers are fighting already. So are Freeware and Chen up ahead. Chen has fallen down to P2. But can he get it? And will Iron Hammer get P3? There's a bit of contact, but I keep saying Iron Hammer. Duck Lovers gets P4. Is able to get past Henners, and so is Chen is able to retake P2.
Yeah, great start from Adam. He's up 7 positions already, also with Dirty Pineapples and Stiffroom. Up 5 positions for him up to the P6.
Yeah, we're on board with Adam, trying to follow Dirty Pineapple as Dirty Pineapple is kind of glitching about. Or at least from Adam's point of view. It might be Adam that's glitching out. Now we see it. It is Adam who is the one that is glitching. Let's see who's here because and then Stryfium is trying his absolute best to close up to Duck Lovers
Pile
in
of Garbage is
P5.
boxing. There's a Ferrari of Jetty who's boxing as well.
We have Pile of Garbage,
Cirillo.
Jeti, and Solo. They've all boxed down here.
Yeah. I'm guessing, yeah, they've all got wing damage.
Front wing damage, yes.
Cirillo's gonna put on the hards. Maybe he's gonna try to push as far to the end as he can. Put a set of mediums on.
Nobody making moves into the hairpin just yet. Although I say that we saw two successful moves last lap. Nobody trying it this lap so far. Everyone has a bit of a gap. Adam's in a battle with Ionides right now. Ionides, it's Ionides and Iron Hammer in a battle. I'm sorry, I've been mixing up people's names today a lot. Iron Hammer tried to take the outside line, and it's a different one. The Ionides said no, held him back a little bit. Now they're trying to go side by side through Sock's corner. If they touch wheels, it's side by side. Come through the exit of Sock's corner. Come through chicane. Who will take the lead? It seems to be Iron Hammer, and yes, Iron Hammer's got past Ionides. Ionides going into the pits.
None of those drivers had completely intact end plates. Adam it is missing an end plate on the left side, and so was Ionides.
Yep, I'm down here in the pits right now. They're replacing the front wing right now on Ironhearts, you're right, in the Haas. So he's just about ready, and he's off. So that's cost him a bit of time.
Everyone who is on the softs is no longer on the softs, and it has only been a bit over 2 laps into this race. We're on the 3rd lap, a bit over 2 complete laps.
Everyone's got really similar strategies. Now it's going to come down to the drivers.
Duck Lovers getting close to Henners. I got both of their names right as we enter Sector 3. And this is the fight for P4. These are the closest 2 people on the track right now. Duck Lovers is definitely someone who's definitely more of a risk taker in terms of moves, but more tire strategies. Just moves, and Henners just gets the wrong bump through the Nord curve. He's into the wall and has retired.
He's retired.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw that. We were on board with Duck Lovers. Just got a bad run through the curb. It went over the curb, and it just made the car incredibly unstable, and he just spun into that wall.
So Henners, that's cost him the championship, I believe, as well. So
Henners has DNF'd out of the other 2 races we had. So that is 3 successive DNFs for Henners. I know one of them was. I know last race in Azerbaijan was. I don't know. No, I think that was someone else. I think that was someone in Germany. So that was earlier this week. Someone had penalty points. So I'm mistaking it, but Henner's just not having luck in Assist 2. But you can't blame anyone else for that.
So, is anybody got a box right now in the safety car as they're approaching the final corner?
Let's see. Going to stops. The top 9 have not stopped, although they are all on medium tires. So it's going to be an interesting call.
Yep, the pit lane's empty right now. There's no cars in here.
Nobody boxed. I think only a Pile of Garbage boxed, but that was only when the safety car had first just come out. Mikhail sent a nice fake move on Chen. Chen didn't bite for the pit, so they're up in front now.
I didn't see that fake move. That was certainly interesting. We haven't seen that strategy work just yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to the day that it does.
So the top 9 are on mediums, and then 11th and 12th are on hards, 13th on hard. But Pile of Garbage obviously taking a different strategy. He's boxed for the softs. He's back in P14, so obviously he's going to try to take a gamble anyway and see what he can do to try to regain some pace.
Chen J is going to absolutely love the safety car as he was closing into Mikhail ever so slightly on the last couple of laps. So this will give him a good fighting chance here if he could get a good launch off the safety car restart.
And that was what made Ken's race in the other assist here in assist 1. That was what made his race the safety car in around lap 20, lap 21. It's perfectly timed for him, and played it really well, and was able to take the lead, and it lasted until the end of the race. So we're going to see if Ken is going to be able to do the same thing today, but he's going to have Mikal in his way, and that's never easy. If you were driving right now, if you're on those medium tires, if you're on these now 5-lap old medium tires, and you had the safety car come out, pit lane's open, but you're on relatively fresh mediums, do you decide to go into the pits or do you stay out?
I would definitely stay out. My strategy for sure.
Yeah, I think I would stay out as well.
Yeah, those mediums go to 20 laps at least, and you're going to lose a lot of track position right now because everybody else is on the exact same tire compound, so it's not worth the risk.
Yeah, for me as well, I would have stayed out. For me, the mediums lasted, they could have lasted up to lap 15 or 16 in my race, but if I were in this position, I think I would also try to stick it out as well. Still a long way to go.
Yeah, remember too, like when you're talking about the amount of laps that you can do on those tires. Under the safety car, you're essentially handed a couple of free extra laps because you're not pushing the tires to the limits as well. So, essentially, the last 2 laps that they're going to be doing, and they've done 5 laps now on these mediums, but realistically, they've done 3 of race pace, and now they're going to be doing 2 laps of safety car pace. So they're really just conserving their tires right now. So they'll be able to get a few extra laps out of these medium compound tires.
Yeah, that's very true. Although I do find that sometimes the rears are a little hard to warm up, and you got to spin those. Sometimes you get a little bit of wear on the rear tires, but I mean, like you said, it's not at full race pace, so
yeah,
they should last longer.
Safety car is in this lap.
I can give you some quick information right now that I have. It looks like
Mikal's away. Mikal's away. We are flying, and we are starting this race with no overtaking until we pass the line. Ooh, what happened, Mikal?
Mikal was spun.
That is not good. We have not seen Mikal spin in a race yet, so we're going to see if he's able to come back. He's in 11th place. And this could be exactly what the rest of the field needs to try and catch up in the championship. Oh, and it's 3 wide coming up. I thought it's the top 10, but it's not. What happened with that 3 wide? I went away too soon.
Oh, a big crash! A huge crash behind.
That is ionized, and Mikal was involved as well.
Mikal
And he
is at the back.
He has lost his entire front wing.
Alright, Dines has retired. Who knows? Another safety car might come out.
I wouldn't be surprised. But he's despawned. There is not going to be another safety car. VSC. Yes.
Yeah, the mechanics have bring Ironhide very quickly back to the box, so he's out of this race.
Yeah,
the cranes are awfully quick in this game.
Mikal's cost a lot of time. Now he's dead last after that spin.
Now, okay, 7 laps into this race on medium tires. Now would you pit?
Box.
We see the top 3 staying out. We see the top 5 staying out.
According to the telemetry data, they're looking about 35. Oh, some of the guys are on about 30% want. Or actually, Stiffu is 26% worn. But
we're racing. We are racing once again. As Vez is able to overtake Cirillo, we're not able to see that. Strippium losing the back end, trying to attack Duck Lovers.
Them starting from last places all the way up in P5. Maybe this is part of his strategy, not to set a time in qualifying. Maybe his strategy was we'll let the carnage go by and slowly pick off drivers one by one.
And Mikal's in the box.
Yeah, Mikal's coming out. He's on hard tires.
Squirmy and Vez made contact into that hairpin. Squirmy got a little squirmish off the exit, but he continues to hold P8.
Ironhammer right now getting close to Dirty Pineapple as Pineapple goes wide, and that'll allow Ironhammer to come through as Jetty has retired coming into turn 8.
There's a bit of collision back there for sure.
Yeah, there was. I think Jetty ran into the back of. There's a Toro Rosso, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Maybe it was Pile of Garbage.
Yeah. I'm going to go on board with Mikau because he's going to be coming up to turn 8. So if he doesn't despawn by then, we'll be able to see Jetty. Coming up. Yeah, just Jetty seems to just not gotten the braking in time. Turn 8.
So this is looking good for Adam right now. In P5, he's up. He's gained 10 positions already from the start of his qualifying. So he's looking good.
That
Could
is
possibly
very
get some
good.
good points.
It's Pile of Garbage and Adam. They're catching up. Garbage, though, is losing out to Squirmy on Parabolica, even with DRS. Are they saying that he's able? No, he's clawing back the time. He started to lose out, but now he's right behind Squirmy again. And now he's losing him. He's
won't last much longer.
Yeah, he's losing him on the start of the straights, and he's able to reel him back in once he gets to the corners. And Garbage goes wide. We're gonna go on board with Adam. See what he
Garbage
can do.
goes down the inside of Squirmy, right before the Sachs curve.
Adam getting very close to Striphium on him. Not able to open DRS just yet. Very close. And he's made a move, but Striphium is able to cover. But for how long, though? Coming out turn 2. I guess there's a bit of contact, or just lost the back end. But Adam is able to pass. But they're into DRS range. Striphium has a DRS on Adam. He's going to go around the outside of Parabolica, and he's going to be able to pass. But coming up to the hairpin. This is where everything in Parabolica is decided. Yes, it will be Striphium. He's able to defend his position as Pile of Garbage coming up onto Cirillo through Parabolica. Once again, to the hairpin. And they touch back wheels. It's going to be Pile of Garbage in P7. As Vez has retired. I don't know what happens.
These tires are really starting to wear right now. Duck lovers, I'm looking at his data. I think it's about 50% worn. The rear, he's going to have to box soon.
Yeah.
I think Vez has had an incident. I don't see much front wing left as his AI pulls him out of the side of the
Yeah,
circuit.
he's retired. Striphium losing time to Adam. So Adam's going to be trying to charge after Duck Lovers, trying to get the podium spot.
Adam has had a horrendous lag glitch. He's back to P5 and Striphium has overtaken him.
That's not good. That's definitely not something that you enjoy when you have a lag glitch like that.
His tires are in much better condition than I'm showing on the telemetry, so perhaps he's going to come back again.
Cirillo trying to catch after. Why is it catch after? Catch up to Pile of Garbage ahead. And soft tires doing Garbage good, but Cirillo going very wide through the hairpin. That might give Squirmy an opportunity to catch up.
Soon Cirillo's tires will be quicker than Pile of Garbage's softs, because those softs go up pretty quick and you lose grip pretty hard on those softs.
Yeah. Mikau is within a pit stop of the leaders now. So that might say Mikau might just be able to come back after these pit stops. If a question is if he's gonna make these tires last.
Maybe he'll be able to jump Dirty Pineapples for now. He's 45 seconds away from Emerald Chen in the lead, but he's getting closer and closer to Dirty Pineapples, setting in some pretty fast laps.
Who has the fastest lap as of right now?
Chen, 1:14.7.
How many laps ago was it?
Do
you know? Or does it not say?
You on that?
It's okay.
I'll get back on that.
Oh, and Adam trying to make
hairpin.
a very late move, but no, it won't. Yeah, glitching not entirely correct. I thought he had a chance with just the glitching. As Iron Hammer gets a 3-second time penalty in the Red Bull. As there's a yellow flag in Sector 2, I cannot see what it is though.
It's Squirmy. I think he's missed the hairpin. He's gone very close to the corner, but he's back and running again.
I think he's lost an end plate. Yeah, he has. He's lost both.
Very strange.
Yeah, Squirmy will have the box. Pineapple's going to be all over the back of him right now. They still stayed out. I'm surprised. Duck Lovers is really pushing his tires right now. Almost 60% worn in the rears for those mediums.
I'm not surprised. It's Duck Lovers. He's someone who always tends to push tires, no matter what. And we're gonna see Squirmy pull into the pits. So that's Pineapple up into P8. And Pile of Garbage comes into pits on those soft compound tires.
Yep, we have Pile of Garbage and Squirmy in the box. It's going to be a pit stop battle.
Squirmy is retired.
So Pile of Garbage is exiting the pits now. He's going to come out in P9. Now, meanwhile, we haven't really noticed, but Mikhail's also doing, on the hards, he's doing 1 minute 15.3. So he's actually almost quicker than the leader's pace right now on those hard tires, so he might come into play a little later in this race.
Yeah, he's setting up some really fast times, and he's got 1 point to his name as of right now. As everybody else is DNF from this race.
Yeah, so everyone who finishes this race is going to be scoring points, and that is. Yeah. I'm just going to look to see if there's anyone who's been missing out on points. That is going to be very good for Cirillo, mainly. Cirillo DNF'd in 11th. In his two races in Singapore round 1, Azerbaijan round 2. So Cirillo, if he's able to keep the car on the track, will be able to get points today. As Iron Hammer gets another penalty for speeding in the pit lane this time.
Yeah, we're slowly starting to see cars box now for the hard compounded tire.
It was. I guess you could call the top strip of the Bahrain tower the hard compound. But that's very stretching it. That's stretching it a lot. The tower.
So I think Cirillo's still got a very nice chance in this race. He's up to P5 on the hard compound tires, and so he should be able to push extremely hard on those mediums near the end.
I apologize to the viewers for the RIP headphones
and
users.
The leader. So we have P1, P2 in the box.
And P3, and that's going to put Adam into the lead of this race. Started all the way at the back, and now is leading.
He's got to hope not to have any more lag bubbles for now. I think he's still got 1 lap left for those tires. He's going to have to box it this lap or the next one for sure. They're pretty kachowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing 50% wear, at least for his rears right now. He must be struggling.
Garbage is now closing up to Pineapple, 2 reserves that are currently out right now. Being very aggressive through the Nord curve. It caused Tanner's retirement. Caused other people's retirement during qualifying in other races, but so far Garbage has been able to manage it as Garbage turns on the DRS, is chasing after Pineapple through Parabolica, slowly getting closer. Might have a shot at the hairpin. He's going to go side by side. It's mediums versus hards. It's Garbage versus Pineapple, and Garbage is going to make it look easy. Takes P6.
During that, Macau also made a move down the street on Stryfium. And at the same time as that, Chen has caught right up to the back of Adam, who Adam's going to stick it out for another lap here.
Yeah, we're on board with Chen right now. Going to try and catch up. See what he can do. Got to leader. Everyone within 32 seconds of the leader. Mikau within 28 after that crash. Very
Chen's
good recovery.
90% ERS battery. He has been saving it to pass Adam down the straight, and he should get this move done no problem.
Yeah, there he goes. He's done it. Chen into the lead of this race, just like an assist one.
Mikau also passed
Yep.
his dirty pineapples. Mikau is flying right now.
Here comes Stryfium on Pineapple, though. Pineapple is going to have it for now. They're going to go on the DRS straight. Pineapple cuts off Stryfium, though. So, even though Stryfium is going to have DRS, it might not be for now. Just Pineapple doing a very good job with defensive driving, just cutting him off within the limits.
Oh, he's gone deep. And then Stryfium's turned the battery down. I guess he's saving some battery. Probably.
Adam's box.
That's lockup. That is lockup from Pineapple, and Stryfium's able to go past. Stryfium the only person to decide to pit onto new mediums. What do you think is that a smart move?
If he's pit on new mediums and he started on the mediums, he's gonna have to go back in for a set of softs. I'm not sure what tire he started on, but
most people in top 8 started with mediums. Top 10 started with mediums.
And Solo box as well. I don't know why he was on 15 lap hards, unless he had damage. That was a bit early.
Maybe he's gonna go for mediums. I see Mikau already into P6. Yep, Cirillo on mediums.
Yeah, Stryfium started this race on the medium tire. He's gone for another set of mediums. He's got to make a tire compound change before the end of this race, or else he will be disqualified.
And who is this that we're talking about?
That's Stryfium.
That is Stryfium. That is certainly interesting.
Stryfium
Cirillo started outside the top 10, so I'm pretty sure Cirillo's fine, but he could need to go again. And as Mikau passes pile of garbage through turn 12, we haven't seen many passes there just yet, but Mikau has been able to do it. Gonna need to find 7 seconds to catch up to Adam, but he is very quick.
And take note of my Australian boy Mikau there. Look at, he's up to P5 already. Remember, he was dead last.
That's kind of literally what I just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cirillo started the race on the soft compounded tires, then he went to the hards, and now he's back onto the mediums. So
going full spectrum today.
Cirillo is fine for the end of the race. He won't have to change compounds another time.
I'm interested if Mikau can make those hard tires go to the end. We're only on lap 18, and he's already done 10 laps on them. That's going to be pushing it really hard towards the end.
Yeah, maybe he'll have to box for mediums, or maybe he'll be able to push it to the end where he'll be able to throw a set of softs, and maybe he could go for the fastest lap as well.
It looks like Freeway is putting some pace on right now. He's at the fastest first sector. The Chen's also set the fastest third sector.
Yeah, Chen is pushing extremely hard now. He's got a lot of battery left. I mean, it's no wonder he's going quick. He's got so much battery at his disposal.
And Chen and Freeway are mainly just equaling their pace to each other. I just think that they're gonna have to turn it up if they want to keep the lead, if they want to avoid a Mikau comeback.
Adam in P4 has got 2 lap fresher hard tires and Duck Lover. I can tell you Duck Lover's very good at defending for positions, so it'll be interesting to see if Adam can catch up and possibly make a move for P3.
Yeah, definitely be interesting though. I think the main person to pay attention right now is Mikau, just seeing if he can make that comeback. He's definitely been improving from it was 7 seconds, now it's 6.8, now it's 6.7, but he hasn't been catching up at the pace that he's used to. He's used to catching it very quickly, and now Chen has set fastest lap on the hard tires, 1:14.7, I think.
1:14.4.
Thank you. And I say that now, Mikau is coming close to within that 6-second barrier. He is just not catching up at the rate that he is able to pull away from drivers most of the time when he's in the lead. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to come down to the wire this race, I think. for Mikau.
Yep.
He needs a safety
It sure
car.
will. Oh, if Mikau gets a safety car, I think he's gonna be laughing. But I mean, those because the top four wouldn't box for new tires, but Mikau surely would, and he'd go for the mediums.
His tires are quite warm right now. They're about 37 at the front, 35 at the rear. He's worrying about 3% per lap, so he's definitely not going to be able to go to the end like that and have any good pace.
Meanwhile, Iron Hammer is catching up to Strithium in P7. Coming through the hairpin and through the middle of Sector 2. Race Control, do you have any new information for us currently?
No, they're all pretty looking straight. We got the top 5 on the top 6 on the hards. They're all apart from Macau, they're all relatively fresh rubber. We got Stifrium on MP7. He's on the fresh medium, so his lap times are 16s, but still a little slower off the pace of the leaders. Yeah, back to you. That's.
Yeah.
Also, do you have any idea on the penalty situation for the top 3?
Yes. P2 Freeware has 3 seconds penalties. Pile of Garbage in P6, he has 3 seconds. Stifrium in the Williams in P7, he has 3 seconds. And Iron Hammer has 6 seconds in P8.
Mikau is closing. Mikau, it was 6 seconds, now it's 5 seconds between him and Adam.
Yeah, he's really putting on the pace now. If he boxes for new tires, he will be sent low down the field again. But I think it's worth it. I think he should be able to make his way back up on fresher tires and softer as well.
Yeah. And the battle continues between Iron Hammer and Strithium. Mainly just Iron Hammer just trying to rein him in.
If he wants to keep P7, he's gonna have to. Iron Hammer will have to get a 3-second gap over Strithium, as he's got 3 seconds extra penalties than Strithium does.
They're starting to form a bit of a gap now between a lot of the drivers. This is the closest battle that you're mentioning between Strithium and Iron Hammer.
Yeah.
As Macau picked up his first penalty.
Iron Hammer has DRS. He's going to have it on these 2 straights. Coming up, he might have to wait till Parabolica, though. But he is catching up. It is now only 3/10 between them. And as we head toward Parabolica, Iron Hammer is going to have the DRS, and he's already on the back of Strithium. He's going to be able to make that move work. As you see them coming up side by side through that tilted camera angle through Parabolica that I really enjoy. And Iron Hammer makes it look easy on the straight. He has taken P7, although he goes wide to the hairpin, but is able to keep his position. With Strithium trying to pull too wide, but not able to. As Pile of Garbage, it's time penalty, and Squirmy has left. But Squirmy is out of this race, and Pineapple. And it's a VSC, and this might be Mikau's chance now. He is very close to the pits.
Yeah, we'll Macau box. I think it's probably the best time.
He decides not to.
Oh, he doesn't box. I would have boxed.
Yeah.
It's almost a free pit stop for a fresh set of tires.
But he is also on. He's only just a little bit off the pace of the front runners, even though he has worn hard tires. So.
And there is someone who goes into pits. It's Strithium on 8-lap-old mediums. Decides to go in.
Oh, why not?
Does he have
He's
damage?
near the back. He's gonna go for a gamble, and maybe he'll be able to get higher than where he is now.
Maybe a fastest lap. Yeah,
yes, that as well. Come on, my Williams compatriot. Let's go.
Yes, soft tires.
He's got to keep Claire Williams happy if he can get the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Well, we need anything we could get to have a race team in 2 seasons.
Yeah, Williams does have 9 points. That is higher than they've gotten the last two seasons. I don't remember combined. I don't know how many points they scored in 2017.
It was a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better.
Well, good luck on him. I hope he can get a fastest lap. That would be something at least to pick up some points. I believe.
And safety
Each
cars.
point for Williams is gonna let us keep the team for an extra month.
At least 2. At least 2 points for Williams.
Yeah, that's right. In P9, you can't get any worse than that right now because we only have 9 runners. We've had 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6.
That equals that. It equals the A2 record though. Baku in A1. I think Baku in A1 was by far the record for most DNFs.
Oh yeah, that was a hectic race. That one.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember commentating that one. Everyone has a bit of a gap to each other now. Closes gap is Iron Hammer to pile of garbage. That's 2 seconds.
Yep, everybody's on the hards apart from Solo and Stryfium. Stryfium.
It's okay. Has Stryfium been able to set fastest sectors just yet?
He has first fastest sector, so I'm sure he's gonna hammer this for the fastest lap for sure.
Yeah. If Mikau stays out for the rest of the race, he would have done 26 laps on those hard compounded tires. I think he could do up to 19 quite comfortably, I think, but 26 would be something.
Yeah, his last lap was a 118. The leaders are doing 115, so he's dropping 3 seconds a lap now. It's going to cost him a lot. I think the virtual safety call for the box might have been a good decision. We're not sure what Jeff was telling him.
That is true. But can you really trust Jeff?
No.
And then Stryfium set the fastest second sector, so he's going to cross the line and be the fastest lap for sure.
Yeah, here he comes. What'll it be? 114.399.
Just saying, guys. The only time you trust Jeff is if you're looking for a very solid Ferrari strategy.
That is true. That is true. How much? The question is then how Italian is Jeff? We know Jeff has a bit of a British accent, but there must be some Italian in him then. Some Italian ancestry.
I'm not sure about the Italian. It's possible. They've apparently Jeff's been he's been recontracted again for the 2020 as well. So they're very impressed.
Yep. What did they say about the? What they said? They said like the ever reliable Jeff or something like that.
Yeah. How many seasons has Jeff been engineering for? It's been a while now, I think.
I think since 2012, but I might be wrong about
12?
that.
Wow. Okay.
Also, Jeff speaks many different languages and dialects.
Yeah,
many Italian being one of them. So
is it all the same? All the same person, or is it different actors for Jeff in different languages?
Let's ask our Twitch listeners out there.
Adam getting a 3-second time penalty. He's had such an impressive race that everyone is stretched out so far to each other that it might not matter too much.
That's
question to the viewers.
And Mikau's
is Jeff Italian?
It's not showing up on the time stream. Apparently, Mikau is 13 seconds behind Adam. I don't know what happens. Mikau must have spun at some point. No, he's closer than 13 seconds. We can see Adam, right? You can see Adam.
There seemed to be a problem with the telemetry on my
and
screen.
Stryfium has lost the back end. He's still going straight, though.
So to give you an idea of the lap times, they're all looking pretty good. Chen's setting some pretty quick laps out there. His last lap was a 1:14. He's the only driver out there right now in the 1:14, 1:14.6. Most of the other drivers there are in the 15s to the 16s. So.
Oh, and that's Iron Hammer is spinning through to the exit at turn 15. I wouldn't call that turn 16. I was in the exit at turn 15. Not good for his race. Currently P7. Last race he was P5 in Azerbaijan. I forgot if he was promoted or demoted because of his accident. Let me check. He was promoted.
So I'm still impressed. Yeah, exactly. Sorry to cut you off. You continue with Mikau. I was about to mention that. Go ahead.
No, Mikau has really caught up to Adam lately. He's only 6/10 behind now, and he's pushing him around.
Yeah, his lap times are quite good. He's doing 1:15s, whereas Adam's doing 1:16s. So he's definitely got some pace, even though he's got like almost 20 lap worn hards now.
I think the hards last about 19 laps. Maybe soon we'll see him diving into the pits, or maybe he's gonna really try to make them last till the end.
Well,
A pit stop
Strippium
now
gets a
will cost him.
3-second time penalty. He's in last. Doesn't matter too much. Saying me. I don't know what happened with my CH sound there.
So the only clean drivers right now are Chen and Duck Lovers with no penalties. Also Stifrium as well in P8. But Chen's just at the fastest first sector. So he's still got some pace right now on those old hards.
Mikhail might make a move on Adam. Down the inside.
Making it look easy though. Although I say making it look easy, you can tell that both of them are very fast right now. Both of them were at such high speeds when they were trying to pass each other. Chen sets that slap 1:14.2. Very impressive from him.
Striffium not gonna like that.
One if Striffium will box again for some fresh softs because he's got nothing to lose. He's P9.
Yeah.
Question for you: can Mikhail make up 36 seconds in 5 laps?
Answer for you. He's Australian. Yes.
It's Duck Lover's time
he's
penalties.
Still got that chewy in his eyes. He's gonna push as hard as he can for it.
Never underestimate the power of an Australian. When he's fuming probably from that incident earlier, and he wants to get that he wants to get a podium at least.
Well, is he gonna get it? He has 5 laps, 10 seconds between him and Duck Lovers. You're gonna need to do 2 seconds a lap.
Adam's in his DRS. Hopefully Adam doesn't try to make a move to slow him up. And he won't this lap. Hopefully Mikhail can get away.
Oh, he's coming close though. But Mikhail always has such good getaways on straights.
He was the second fastest guy on the track last lap, and he's on 21 old hards.
Yeah, that just shows you the caliber of driver that Mikhail is.
It shows you what the power of an Australian driver.
Mm.
He's getting all the Aussie power right now.
Adam kind of squirrely in the back there, losing time. As Chen is in a world of his own right now. In the lead of this race, Freeler's not going to catch up anytime soon.
Yeah, with no penalties as well, he's definitely going to come away with this race. As long as he keep it clean for 5 laps, he's definitely going to win that.
Yeah, it's going to be a repeat.
Freeware has the penalties, Duck has the penalties.
And Adam's lost it. He's sideways on the track. And Mikhail's going to get away.
That's not good news for the top 3. Mikhail is on the charge.
So if you're Mikhail's race engineer right now, he's 9 seconds behind Duck Lovers. They both have the same time penalties. What would you suggest that he could possibly do to get on the podium?
He's got to stay out and push. If I'm his race engineer, I'm pulling my hair out. He's on 22 lap old hard compounded tires. Hopefully they last till the end. Hopefully he doesn't suffer from a puncture near the end of the race.
Yeah, he's really worn right now. I'm reading the telemetry. It's 64% in the rear, but somehow he's still setting 1 minute 15 second laps. He's still quicker than Duck Lovers and almost as quick as Freeware. Just set his personal best, 1:15 flat. I don't know how that he can pull that sort of time out of those 70% worn front left. He must be struggling out there right now.
Yeah, I'd suggest you guys to go on board and take a look at Mikhail's tires when he's in a slow-moving corner. You could really see the blisters on those.
Here we come to turn 2. And turn 2, it's still kind of going fast. I can't see it. We're gonna see it more in the hairpin. But yeah, Freeware is definitely going to take second place in this championship currently.
I'm holding my breath. Sorry to interrupt, because Mikhail's tires are almost at the limit of when they're going to blow up. At that, I'm not seeing many tires go to the 70% range. So I hope.
Yeah, if I was Mikhail's race engineer, I'd be like, oh, he's leading the championship by 36. He's leading the championship by 30 points right now, and then next race, the best that happened, what's likely going to happen is Freeler is going to be on 36 points, so it's going to be he's gonna probably lead the championship by 12 points next race. So obviously it's worse. 12's worse than 30, but Mikhail's just really try and push right now. Like
I wonder if he can get a fan boost. If he can bring those tires home, that's going to be. He's got 2 laps to do it. 72% front left. It's going to be. Come on, people. Are you going to vote for Mikhail to bring it home, or is he going to box? Because they're almost at the limit right now. They're almost in the red for tire temperatures.
They by 80% is where they get into that punctured territory. So hopefully they don't get anywhere near there.
It will be a spectacular sight if Mikhail gets his tires punctured. Ironhammer the closest to anyone else, getting closer and closer to pile of garbage.
They both had the same penalties as well, so there's going to be nothing between them. It's going to be pure on-track performance.
It's the gap now.
Crucial points for the Red Bull if you can get past pile of garbage.
2 laps
They're
to go here.
Similar tires.
Freeware into the pits. Interesting decision. Currently in second, but he's in second place. He's gonna be able to stay in second place. That'd be why he's gonna try and go for fastest lap. He has the gap. He had the gap to Duck Lovers to be able to do that.
He's gonna lose it to Adam as well. No, oh no, he blocked.
He's got it. Yeah,
right.
he had the right gap. That's an extremely good and smart strategy for Freeware to get that extra point. You should be able to get it if Duck Lovers doesn't hinder him too much, but you should be able to get away quick.
Duck Lovers can't put any pressure on him now with 18-lap-old hards against fresh rubber from Freeware on softs.
Yeah. So that means instead of a 12-point gap, it's going to be an 11-point gap. Yeah.
I'm going to check Mikhail's tires. Well, something's still keeping in. 75% front left.
As we get on to the final lap of this race. Chen is coming through a parabolica for the final time. As there's the Haas of Cirillo ahead. Is he going to get the chance to lap him? If he's smart, he's just going to stay back. Cirillo might get blue flagged, though. He might be ghosted. I'm not entirely sure. Cirillo does get out of the way. No, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
Oh, I thought Freeway was going to try to get the fastest lap here.
Yeah, he should be going for that. We're going to get to it as soon as Chen crosses the finish line. Chen coming to sector 3. Last time through Sachs corner, you can see the fans standing up on their feet for the Renault driver. Number 68, through turn 16, coming through turn 17. He did it in assist 1, and he's going to do it again. As Chen approaches the line, waving the wheels around, and he wins in Germany. As we go on to Freeware, how's his lap been going so far?
I missed if he was purple, but I think he should easily be purple in sector 2.
No, he didn't. He didn't get it. It still stays to Chen.
Question is Freeware gonna get it? That is the question. Coming towards the line, what's it gonna be able to do? It will be fastest. 1:13.2. I think that'll by far be the fastest.
That was the second faster than Chen's fastest lap.
Wow.
Mikhail next across the line. His tires have not blown.
What a comeback drive. 13th all the way to 4th as he gingerly goes across the line.
Don't underestimate the power of an Australian. Misses in the podium, but still, great drive. And Adam as well in P5. Adam from 10 places he gained.
Very impressive work.
P15, he last on the grid, didn't even set a time in qualifying.
Yeah. So who's your driver of the day, guys?
Gotta be Adam.
Yeah, Adam's gonna be my driver of the day as well.
I think
easily.
So as well. Especially gaining all those positions.
Yeah.
Also, Pyle did pretty good there in P6. He actually had 3 pit stops as well, so that was a pretty good recovery drive there.
And there's Chen on the podium getting his trophy once again, first place. in Germany as Chen leaves the session. Probably heading right for that interview room.
Yep.
Yeah,
We gotta.
drive for a chat. It'll be interesting.
We should try to get the top 3 and Macau.
Here are your final standings. Ken, your race winner. Freeware, Duck Lovers, Mikow, Adam, Pilot Garbage, Ironhammer, Cirillo, and Stripium, and Pineapple rounding out your top 10, although only the top 9 will count because of the DNFs. And DNF order from the DNF order is Pineapple in 10th, Squirmy 11th, Vez 12th, Jetty 13th, racing under the North Korean flag. Huh, did not notice that before.
And
and
Chen probably should
and
almost get a. Sometimes I think in this virtual Grand Prix game that he had no penalties as well. Sometimes it's almost worth an extra point if you can survive a whole race without getting a penalty.
Definitely.
So well done to him.
Well done indeed.
Should head to the interview room.
Yep, I'm
Try to
just
get a couple drivers
exiting
in
my
there.
game. And all right. And Discord open. All right. Let us see. We are going to be headed to the interview room. All right, definitely wanting to see, Ken back in here to see the Australian, to see what happened to him, how he reacted to that, and definitely am interested to see Adam. But we have Freeware and Mikow in here right now, and Ken is doing this too.
Sure.
Hello guys, did you enjoy the race?
Did
Yeah,
you
it
enjoy
was
your spin?
It was fun watching you spin Nala. Oh man.
Yeah, it's whatever.
What happened there?
He spin.
So-
I know he
so-
got
I got my throttle capped, and then as soon as like the message came up that prepared to resume racing, I like my my throttle was all the way pinned, so it just went straight to 100. It's like, well, there's no catching that.
well.
Yeah.
You did a good job
Going
coming
through
back though, all the way from 13th to 4th.
Yeah, the recovery was good. I'm not sure what happened on the exit of turn 3. That was a bit. I have to look at the footage and see that. But no, yeah, I'm really happy with my recovery drive. My tires are at. I think my front left was on 78% at the end of the race.
Yeah,
So
78.
it was a
I was
stretch.
watching.
It was a stretch, but to anyone who may be watching the stream who retired during the race, I hope that my drive is an inspiration or whatever the word is to just
Well-
continue on. You never know what will happen.
Mikhail, I had no doubt whatsoever because the Australian spirit is always there, and much appreciated if you'd have a great recovery drive to finish in P4. So I had confidence in you. I was telling the other commentators that the Australian will not give up. He will try to do anything he possibly can to get on the podium. So very good.
Yeah, and instead of getting 0 points, they ended up getting 12. So I think it was a successful recovery, damage limitation, whatever you want to call it, and we'll be sure to come back stronger next week.
Yeah, definitely, Adam. Let's talk to you. You were charging up through the field today. How was that?
Oh, great. All the Red Bull, so I've got to keep it going. The Red Bull decided to, yeah, it was a good charge. Just profited from a few incidents and then took advantage of that. And I was up to P4, and then, the internet decided to go kaboom. Mikko got past, and then it was like, let's pit to try and set the fastest lap. And then I got thrown out the session. So I'm not sure where I finished in the end. I know I was P5, but I couldn't join back.
I think
So-
you still finished P5 in the race.
Yep.
Oh, did I? Oops. Well, yeah. I mean, it was just a good drive, and I had a great battle with Stryfium and also Mikko. Just unfortunately my internet ruined it in the end. But it was great to see actually getting all the way from the back to the front. So I was quite impressed with that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just curious, what happened in qualifying? Like, you didn't set a lap time. Was it part of the strategy to, take pick off drivers one by one after the carnage, or what was it?
yeah, it was pretty much that.
Yeah.
I was just like after the last race, I learned, yeah, let's you know, don't two sets of mediums, profit off a safety car. We did. Or when the first one came out, those fresh mediums got me up to P4, P5, I think it was, and it just stuck there for the rest of the race. So yeah, I think that's just a good day at the office for Red Bull. So yeah, I'm happy with P5. So yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, but I've still got to say, how the hell did Miko catch me? But GG to him for his recovery drive.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still driving on a setup that I got 2 minutes before the race, and I'm going to give a shout out to him, even though he probably will never watch this. Clappers, if you're watching, your setup's amazing for this race. But yeah, I think that sums up Red Bull's day at the office, so yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
One
you.
last question. We have one last question, I think, before we go. I think one from all of us.
Okay.
One more question from each of us, and then we're gonna head out.
I don't know. I'm just gonna ask Freeware about that last lap. I don't know how much battery or fuel you had left, but it seemed like you were pushing real good, and there you go. You got the fastest lap from that. So at least
Yeah,
you got an extra point.
yeah, like when before I pitted, the lap before I pitted, I was like 15 seconds ahead of Duck Levers, so I was really forced to push on lap 32 to get the distance to him to pit and come out in front of him, and I did, like 1.8 seconds ahead, and then I was in negative fuel by like minus 0.1, so I was forced to go lean the whole lap 33, and starting the last lap, I was on like 0.1 fuel, so I wasn't going full rich mix through the entirety of the last lap, but worked out quite well because it was the soft against the hard tire lap of Chen. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in a
I was
call
just-
center. I was telling him like, you better not pit. I want my point. And then he pit, and then I was like, screw you.
I was
I really wanted that point, but I thought if I pit, I would have come out behind him. So I still wanted to finish first, but he pit too. So
I was just
yeah.
thinking that speaking about low fuel, I'm pretty sure you ran out of fuel across the line, Chen. Is that true?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't really paying attention. And then in like the last sector, I was like, oh, negative like negative 0.2 or something fuel, and then I just went in lean, but it wasn't enough.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, that was excellent strategy there too, Freeware, to decide that you had plenty of time to box and come out, and you had to settle for P2, but you also picked up the extra point for the fastest lap, so that gives you that extra bonus. And that 113.2 was blistering pace, mind you, too. So very well done for that.
Yeah, it's like a second
Thanks.
faster than my hard lap.
yeah, could have done like 2 seconds better with rich mix and high ERS, but I was low on both, so that was the best I could do.
And then Chen, obviously, that was a fantastic race. You controlled the race. You did 14 laps on the mediums. You did 20 laps on the hards. So I think that strategy paid off very well for you. You were setting some really blistering paces there as well. I mean, I think your fastest lap was on lap 28 and 114 on the hards as well. So that was really good pace. And
Yeah,
you
it's
also
good.
you also said almost beat that lap time, only on the second last lap as well. So 114.2 it was on lap 33. So you were very quick on those worn hards. But obviously, at the end of the day, your results show by being on the top step. So congratulations on the race win.
Yeah, thanks. Once Mick spun, I just I didn't really push or anything because I knew I could maintain the gap to freeware. But yeah. So if Mick didn't spin, I probably would have made some more mistakes trying to push to catch him or something. But once his start was gone, I could just chill basically.
Yeah, you controlled the race, so
Yeah,
you had that.
all like congratulations to Chenja. I don't think he made one mistake. Put him
Yeah,
he put me under immense pressure in the opening laps. even
Yeah,
after that, you tangled with freeware on the first lap. So good job to him, and I'm sure Mercedes and myself will come back stronger in
And zero
Mexico.
penalties as well. Just to mention that. Sorry, Chen. Also, that's one thing as you guys know. It's one thing to finish a race, but it's another thing to finish a race with no penalties. So that's a great achievement.
yeah, I had like 2 warnings really early on, so I didn't want to get a penalty. Actually, I went pretty wide a couple times, but the game kind of was pretty forgiving today for some reason.
It happened to me too in my race on Tuesday. If you go wide, but lose enough time and slow down a little, the game will let you get away with it.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's where we're gonna end it today. Thank you all for racing.
Thank you for commentating.
Yeah. And thank you everyone who's listening now. Next race will be Saturday. Will be Assist 1. Will be the start of round 5 in Mexico City at the I forget the track name.
Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you.
Portuguese.
We'll see you then. Bye everyone.